You know how when you're boondocking out in the middle of nowhere and you're really on your own and there's no grocery store around the corner, so like if you forgot to pack some food, you are in trouble. That's why we always plan our grocery stops along our travel route in advance, because things can go downhill super fast. Kind of reminds me of the time that I had to eat hot dogs. Pete likes hot dogs. He likes them in buns. He will cut them up to put them in chili. I honestly can't stand them. So when I get stuck eating hot dogs for dinner because I didn't plan well enough before the trip, it's all on me. In the summer, we're living in our RV. In the wintertime, we're taking vacation trips. Those two situations I treat completely differently. I start our summer-long trip by basically emptying out everything that's in the house, because when we come back, 4 or 5 months later, nothing's going to be good. So I want to use all of that food so it goes automatically into the RV. We have about 2 to 3 weeks worth of food. Our cats, Max and Izzy, get stressed out enough on travel days, so here's what we do instead of stopping during a travel day. We actually try to plan our overnight stops near a Costco when we're doing a big replenishing. You know I love shopping at Costco. I do Costco grocery hauls while I'm home. I do them on the road too. We plan one night in an RV park with full hookups. We get the cats all settled in and we obviously unhook to park for the night. We don't set up much at all. We are replenishing. We're gonna go get gas, actually diesel, in the truck. We are going to go replenish all of our food. We're gonna get most of the stuff at Costco. If we need some smaller items, we'll probably go to the local grocery store also. Come back to the RV park, and then I'm going to prep everything while I've got full hookups with water and waste. Well, while we're in an RV park and we have access to full trash, that's when I get rid of all the big packaging, and I'm downsizing so that I can fit everything in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. If we happen to be traveling in an area where there is not a big metro and there is no Costco around, usually our go-to is Walmart. Every once in a while we'll be in a really tiny town where they just basically have like a Dollar General or maybe some convenience stores and not even really, like big grocery stores. Those are the ones that we actually try to avoid because we're never sure what they're gonna have there. We're not always getting the best of quality. And I'll tell you what, some of those prices are really expensive. You're paying for the convenience to be able to pick something up out in the middle of nowhere. I use the RV Life Trip Wizard app, and I really like that because you can absolutely see every Costco along your route. I always meal plan before our trips, but I don't always have a really rigid menu. As we continue along our journey, obviously we are dwindling down in our grocery situation so that when we get close to a point that we need replenishing, we're going to be pretty low in our fridge, freezer, and pantry. And in those situations, I am not at all trying to cook from a recipe. I am going in there and I'm going to make something out of whatever we have. Instead of thinking recipe, I'm thinking more of a type of cuisine. Something like, all of this stuff could go together and has sort of a Mexican flavor profile. I think I can make something with that. Or Italian or Greek. You'd be surprised at what you can make and throw together at the last minute with whatever you still have on hand. The problem with that is if you come up with something that's like super fantastic, you might not ever be able to make it again because you forgot exactly what you put into it. Having about a week's worth of food that's sort of on reserve and always going to be available, doesn't go bad, is a really good idea, so you're always prepared in any kind of emergency situation. So that's how we plan our grocery stops along our route. It's a really great thing because it keeps the cats calm, it keeps the truck fueled, and it keeps our pantry, fridge, and freezer full. Plus, I don't have to eat hot dogs. If you want to see the kinds of meals that I make after a big Costco grocery haul, I'll leave a link in the description below for my freezer-friendly RV meals. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe, especially if you are planning your next long RV trip. If you have any questions or any suggestions, leave a comment below and I'll talk to you again soon.